Today we are working with Briq4fun, Charlotte Briq4fun in Norwich in the UK. And we have here Samantha Spearman, who is granddaughter of Arthur Looff and great-granddaughter of Charles I.D. Looff, German woodcarver and carousel creator. And Charlotte is doing an interview with Samantha. Go ahead, Charlotte.
Okay. What were your early memories of the Pike?
My early memories were being a young girl and before preschool even, and my father used to call me his little helper, and he would take me to do all of his errands. And he had taken over running the Pike after Arthur Looff had passed away, along with Al Brown, who was another person that was running the Pike. And we would go down there on the daily basis and be part of the experience. I knew everybody, and listening to the lights and listening to the sounds and the bells and the lights. It was part of what we did. It was my dad's job, part of my dad's job. And he would also leave me to play games outside and give them some money for me to do some things and enjoy it while the last of the Pike was still there.
Did you go on the Ferris wheel? Have you been on the Ferris wheel?
When we were little, the Ferris wheel was still there. And yes, we did go. There was only a few amusement rides left when I was little, and the Ferris wheel was still there, I believe. And they had a butter slide. I don't know if you know what that is. It's like one of those slides and a few rides. And then they had games that you could play to win toys and things like that.
What did you like doing at the Pike?
You know, for me, it was all of it. It was the feeling, the atmosphere, it was fun. It was interesting because it was my dad's work, but it was fun. And Arthur Looff also built a miniature golf course in Long Beach. And after he passed away, my father bought it. I think the bank took it over or something. So my father also ran a miniature golf course. I don't know if they call it putt-putt. So my life was always around his creations, and it was fun. It was neat because it was family, but it was fun. And the people who worked for us were like family as well.
What do you think about Long Beach as it is now?
Oh boy. Well, I was born and raised in Long Beach, so it holds a special place. I think they potentially made some decisions that weren't the best decisions, but I love it. I love being there. I love the fact that people are still holding on to the history of it. And we have a history museum at our place, and it's neat. People come from all over the world and all over the country to come and see this things. Like people had their first date down at the Pike. So it's special for me to have that part, the old part of Long Beach, alive. And I think they're really trying to do a really good job of resurrecting the downtown and all the old stuff that was there.
And if you could change Long Beach, what would you do?
Oh, goodness, that's a great question. What would I do? Well, you know what? I never even thought I'd have that opportunity. Let me think what I would do. I think I would bring back a lot more of the historical part of it. Also, yeah, goodness, What else would I do? On a simple thing, my dad had this thing about the roads, but it looks like they're fixing the roads. The roads are a mess around Long Beach, and it makes it a little bit difficult to get around sometimes.
What do you think is the most special thing about Long Beach?
I love its diversity, and it has history, and it's eclectic. There's little pockets of neighborhoods that have their own identity. You can drive just a few blocks and feel like you're in a completely different place. There's, you know, downtown and 4th Street and 2nd Street, and Naples, the canals. It's a very unique town. It really is. It's very close. Where the neighborhood I grew up was very family oriented. It's just diverse. You can drive just a little bit this way or just a little bit that way and be in a completely different atmosphere. So that's my favorite.
If someone was to visit, what would you recommend? What would you recommend?
Oh, I would, well, obviously where the shoreline and where the Pike was, and the Queen Mary is still there. And actually my grandmother and my grandfather took the last voyage on the Queen Mary from England to Long Beach when they parked the Queen Mary to stay in Long Beach. So they were the last they were on the boat on the Queen Mary when it made its final voyage here. So there's history there. Again, like 2nd Street is different. You know, the downtown, the Pine area, they're trying to resurrect. There's some nice old buildings and architecture down there. And 4th Street is kind of an artsy kind of district. So probably that. And the aquarium is lovely.
What do you have some hobbies you still do?
Hobbies. I love to cook. I have 2 girls of my own. They are 22 and 23 now. And we spend a lot of time together. We're very close, the 3 of us. And we still have family dinners all the time since they've been busy. We also have a piano, which right here, if you can see. So my girls, I have them take piano lessons, and then I had never learned. So I started taking lessons with them. So I am trying to get better on the piano when I have time. So, and what else do I like to do? I like nature. I like to walk. I like to walk in different areas. So I usually pick a different place at least once a week to go and explore someplace I haven't walked, because I think it's different to feel the air and you smell and you see things differently than just driving by.
Where's your favorite place to go?
Oh, my favorite place to go. Well, I know this sounds a little bit different, but I really like to go to work. I like it there. I feel my father passed away 6 years ago. I feel like he's there and my staff is like family. So it's comforting to be there. And let's see, where else do I like to go? I used to live in San Diego. And so if we try to make a quick getaway, I go to San Diego. But in Long Beach, I like everything. I don't go too far, and I go to church, and I like to go to church.
I've heard of an episode called Carmen San Diego.
Oh, really? It is. San Diego is it's a special place as well. It's very, very special. It's a really neat place to go. cute. You're so sweet, Charlotte.
That's all the questions.
Well, thank you very much. And I'm going to think about what I'd change about Long Beach. Next time I see you, I'm going to have a plan. No one ever asked me that. I never thought it would be a possibility. So I'll have to think about that. That was a great question.
Samantha.
Yes.
Oh, thank you, Charlotte, so much. Those were very thoughtful questions. Obviously, you have planned your interview. That was awesome.